This is Lord Yatta.
This is DTM, and we're here to talk about the ATL Masked Men 2020 art series.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right, next on the list is my brother Dueler. This cat is from Cali, and he is, I call him the historian. I should have titled his piece The Historian. Tattoo-wise, he started in the late 80s, and it's probably one of the most well-known, unknown tattoo artists out there. I mean, he ran with now Roni Zulu was probably a more popular cat, but they're from the same era. But I met him on MySpace, which is crazy, right? And he was living in Brazil at the time. He was down there for like 7 years. But anyways, this cat is like a graffiti artist, just an all-around like artist, like an artist. One of those cats who likes living free, unfettered. Like, you know, I'll get up and go when I need to go because I feel I need to move type cat. And for his piece, I did a lot of, I cut out arrows for the background because that's kind of one of the trademark things that you will see in any like graffiti piece. You have streaks, blurs, bubbles, and arrows. And I remember seeing this piece he had done, this drawing he had done early on when I met him. It was just, I mean, it was just crazy arrows. Like the whole sheet was, I think it was in a black book he had, with just all arrows and shit. And that really just stuck with me. So when I knew I was gonna do him, those arrows were gonna be in the piece. So, and this cat, he's one of those dudes that's like friends with everybody. He doesn't meet a stranger, you know what I'm saying? So, as far as like the inspiration for him, he calls himself a gentleman tattooer. You know, he still believes in, to his words, in the magic of tattooing. You know, there's something there. And I remember when we first started working with Superman, he would say, I remember him saying, it's like, man, this stuff that we're doing is like, you know, it's like, this should have sell itself. It's like a power you got with this right here. And I didn't really understand it, you know, because he was a lot of bullshit back then. But, you know, as I progressed and got better and got to know a wider variety of folks through traveling and going to these conventions and meeting different people. And, you know, I guess at my mind at 24 and how I thought about things different from when I was 30 something, you begin to understand, like, you know, what we do, I think specifically and artistically, because, you know, even with painting and tattooing, it's related, it's interrelated. For me, each one kind of fed the other. You know what I'm saying? Tattoo you're doing for somebody.
Yeah.
And for their want or need, you know what I'm saying? For me, painting and drawing was always for myself, to fulfill something in myself, because I felt I had to get this idea out and do it for myself. So that fed me in a kind of way. But to be able to tattoo somebody and have them walk around with, you know, your artwork on them, you kind of become part of their story, bigger than you might even, you know, realize, even if it's something as simple as a name. But I think even more so when they dedicate a large piece of their body to some artwork, it's like when they travel, you travel with them. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's an exchange of energy, and I think Dueler really kind of put that into a perspective for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I chose him for this piece.
Awesome. Very cool.
Stay in, nigga.